Greetings, community.
We are
1, 2.
Comic Talk.
We're having a bit of lag on camera right now, but hopefully that gets
Are we really? That's
just a
Chris's.
little bit. Can you see it? Just a little bit of frame lag.
That's you, not me. I'm perfect.
Well, we actually cut down. This time we have another big old bot. Or can't even say big because, like I just said, we kind of cut down the size.
You know why?
It's because we're spending too much.
Well, beyond that, no, actually, I switched the order reception, so we were getting it on the beginning of the month. Now we're getting it at the end of the month. So there's actually a week missing, more than it is just less cut back. But he is correct. I've cut back on. I think there's like maybe 4 or 5 titles that are less than normal. So that does help. You ready? Let's
Get into it.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna just give you. Pass it along. Why not?
Bam.
There's 2.
There is 2 of Wonder Girl. There's a new character that's coming out. There's that whole Infinite Frontier thing, and this is the start of a whole new generation of Wonder Woman type thing. So I'm looking forward to this.
Oh wow, there's 2 of
Appreciate
you. Well,
it.
okay, so take this one.
Ja.
There's the front one or the back
I
one.
want this one.
Good. Okay.
And this
So
is the back of it with a Comic Clear board. Comic Clear, the clear choice. So I don't know if you could totally see, but that's the back of Wonder Girl, the grandpa foil. I bought this sight unseen 2 of these things. And when I went to the comic shop today,
did I grab 2 of
they were
them?
selling these
Yeah, I
things
did.
for $10 to $15.
And you take one and then I'll just show this next.
No, that's the end of Wonder Girl.
Oh well.
That's the blank cover. It has like a textured look, which is really cool. Now you can show that. Yeah, I like this.
Interesting order they gave it to us in. And then we have Department of Truth.
That might have been me. I might have messed that up. Yeah, Department of Truth. I think what is this? 7? 9. Wow. Yeah. Wow. And I'm loving this
This
thing.
is also Department of Truth.
Yes, A and B in it all the way through. This is a really cool cover. Just
You can take a
love the seal. So doubling up on this thing. So we'll get 2 A's, 2 B's. It ends in issue 6. The hot cover for issue 6. There will be, I believe, 3 covers. There will be an A, a B, a C. I don't believe any will be incentives. However, your B cover will be the hot cover. It will be a Dr. Seuss cover, I believe. Style cover.
Wait.
I can't remember what it
Can
is.
you move the mic a little back? Just so I can.
That way?
This way.
This way.
Mm,
You want to go off the edge? There you go.
well, it's just because it's hard
the
to
angle.
get the whole. Yeah.
No, it's the angle you're holding.
Oh.
Twist it.
Oh, I just realized. Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. So, or you can hold it more full.
Also, another one.
Yeah, 2 A's, 2 B's. This is a really great anthology series. Unfortunately, it will end, like I said, in issue 6. If you're in anthologies, got to check it out.
Stray Dogs.
This is another one that we're A and B and all the way through. Also, I'm getting, what is it? I think it's an A and B signed all the way through. Rod! Oh my God, it's great to see you, sir. Hope you're doing well. We'll be watching your show that starts in 26 minutes.
We got Stray Dogs, number 4.
So, like I said, we're A, B in this all the way through. And this is, if you're not reading a great tale, it's a combination of, it alludes to horror, it doesn't show anything graphic, but it's very suspenseful and it plays, there's a lot of mental in it. So, you ready? Return of the Valkyries.
I got the
Mighty Valkyries. Return was from the King of Black. So this is issue number 2, A and B. So you have the Momoko.
It did look like one. Yeah, it looks like one.
Yeah, this is Momoko, I believe. Oh no, maybe it isn't. I can't read.
This
Yeah,
is-
it
oh,
is.
this
Yeah, it
is
is. I know her
Ultraman,
little
I think.
Yeah.
So we got Ultraman right here.
Now, for those that might
This
be
is
my
the,
age,
Trials of Ultraman.
this is the second series, and this actually continues the first series start of what now you actually get to see him in his form, Ultraman, and he's one of the start of the whole kaiju thing. So it was a different form to show kind of a combo of what like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and a kaiju hybrid. This was way back in the 60s. I'm a fan and a half.
We got Space Bastards.
Which is one of the funniest titles of the top 5 titles that I'm reading right now of the funny ones. This is on that list. Space Bastards. It's a funny fucking tale.
Got the Sumerian.
Now this is is it second? Yeah. So this is the second issue, and this is I want to say like story 4, the Sumerian. This is what Sumerian was supposed to be. You know, this is a real Conan tale told in a graphic novel style fashion. This is really cool.
That's okay. So we got Miles Morales Spider-Man Clone Saga.
Miles is this is the most consistent Spider-Man story going on right now. Miles is the best, man, and it's only going to get better.
Beta Ray Bill.
Now, all the stuff that's happening with Thor, Beta Ray Bill, Valkyries, Jane Foster, all that, it only makes this story even that much better. If you're into that lore, highly recommend this book. And this book will even stand alone as far as you don't even have to read all that other stuff. It just helps out if you kind of know a little bit about it.
Oh, this is
yeah,
clear.
So Kai's holding the comic clear board of this very book that I'm holding in my hand. That was the back, and now he's flipping around the front. This is Yuki versus Panda. Yuki versus Panda is a great anime-style fashion story about this little girl. It inadvertently pisses off a panda, and now she's being stalked by this thing. Fun story. And yeah, this is, I can't wait to get more depth into it. I only get to read a few pages. Chaos, dude.
The Silver Coin.
Love and Silver Coin. I'm a fan of the monkey paw style storytelling.
This is another Silver Coin. And
I'm A and B in this all the way through. I'll keep doing this for a while. I love Silver Paw. I love the concept behind this thing. And yeah, this is a great story. Beautifully paced. More in a anthology, but again, it ties together because of this Silver Coin. So yeah, it's great.
We got Stillwater.
Sticking with some Swiderski, staying with that whole line of feel and storytelling. And yeah, this is a great story of people that is cursed with the ability not to die. This is a wonderful story. And it's great to go ahead and flip something that people have always yearned to do, immortality, on its head. And be careful what you wish for.
The Spawn 318.
Which this starts the whole new Spawn universe. So I didn't get just one. I ended up getting an A, B, and C cover. And what we did is we went 3 A's, 1 B, 1 C. And yes, I did manage to get one of the, well, being that we got 5 covers, one of the 1 and 5s. It's not in this lot. It was something I picked up from the shop. So yeah, this it's like kind of like a whole new Spawn universe, This is really cool because it's just expanding the whole, basically a bunch. Now you can bring back all the Spawns and individually tell stories with them.
And it is getting really long. 318 is a big number.
God, yeah, crazy.
Got Baby Yoda Cerebus.
Yeah. So this is a play. This is a Cerebus play on Yoda. I don't know if you can see what it says right there.
Take Philadelphia.
I want that one. You keep getting all the cool. Yeah, that's a Frizzen. Or what's what? Not Frizzen. I don't think it's Frizzen. But...
Hang on,
I'll take that. Okay.
Let me.
Comic Clear board. This is Philadelphia starting back up with, or continuing after the startup of issue 12. And yeah, this is cover A. This is the back of cover A. Comic Clear. And Kai is going to show you another cover A.
Got Philadelphia.
And then he's going to show you the cover B, which I love. This is my favorite, one of my favorite covers throughout the whole series.
This is a very cool cover.
It's beautifully done. It's just gorgeous. It's just, I mean, look at that. It's art. There we go.
Got Best of Splinter.
So we went through all the turtles. We got Splinter and Casey Jones. So unfortunately, there's a little splinter on Splinter. I don't know if you can see that, but it actually goes through like 4 or 5 pages. Doesn't affect the read of it, just affects the look. It's a pristine. This is rad. If you guys are reading Robin, this is an A and B. After what happens in issue 1, what was the second last page or something like that, you're like, wait, how can this continue for 5 more issues after this? Explains it in issue 2. But this is rad, man. This is a cool story.
Oh, these are different.
2 different.
Take this one.
So You Promised Me Darkness is this is a great story, man. And beyond the horror, beyond all that other stuff, it tells there's some good family stuff in this. So I'm having a lot of fun with this story. Highly recommend it. Because it isn't just stereotypical horror and gore. It ties into a lot of heart and a lot of family, and it's pretty cool. It's tugging out a lot of heartstrings in there.
Oh,
Cover.
Did it again.
We get them from DCBS. Oh, when these pre-orders are placed, I don't know if you ever saw a show. Yeah, there's the other one. A and B in it through. That Carolina Chris and I do together called Looking Down the Road. That's when I'm basically doing my orders, and we do that to where I'm usually around 7 weeks out from when I order or when I receive my stuff. You know what I mean, or when they normally come.
You got
That makes
the
sense
old
now.
guard Tales through time.
It's like 7 weeks in advance. We do the pre-order, and we do it from DCBS. This is a story that I didn't realize ties into the original old guard storyline. I didn't know that it did so. I thought it was a whole new story. I really didn't pay much attention. That being said, I really liked it. By the time I was getting to page 2, I was really trying to dislike it. It was my attempt to dislike it. I got to page 3 and I fell in love with it. So it's another thing that you don't have to know the lore. You don't have to know the backstory. You don't have to know anything of the first series of the old guard to jump into this, and it roped me in, and I'm stuck. I love Warrior Tales, and here I am.
We got both of the Spider-Woman's.
No, go ahead, put that up.
We got Silk first.
We do. We have a Silk book. Then this is a great story, and if they go ahead and make a nice tailor-made villain for her, this is something they could do an ongoing story. They need to. This is a story
Oh, there was a black cat
that
behind
really
it that I
can
didn't
be
see.
told really well. Just needs a couple cool villains, or at least a decent villain in there.
You got Spider-Woman.
Which I'm a huge fan. Finally obtained a Spider-Woman. Actually, 2 of them. Number 1's first appearance of her brand new suit in issue number 1 last month, and I was so happy. So I do have, I think, the first 5 issues now, and in issue 12. So my goal is to at least get up to the first 3 arcs, and then we'll see how I'm at from there.
We got Black Cat. Number
6.
6.
So this ends this first arc. Half of the first arc had to deal with King and Black. The other half of the arc had to deal with what they were trying to finish off when the other series of Black Cat ended. And that's where it's picking up, is where that one ended. I was bummed out because they were about to hit issue 13. They ended on, I think it was on issue 11 and maybe 12. No, it was 11, I believe. I was disappointed because I wanted them to get up to 13. I was going to be that issue 13 all issue covers for that book because they were going to do 13 covers. I was going to be that guy. So I'm hoping they get to 13 on this. I ain't going to get all 13 next time because luckily and unfortunately at the same time I can't afford it. So
You got Storyteller Tricksters. which it just centered in on the color really well. So it was
Yeah,
nice.
it did. So you got cover A and B. We're doing that all the way through, and we did that with the original Storytell series. And I don't remember if it's in that box ready to be sold or if I gave it away to some friends or what. That's one of the reasons why we like to do A and Bs. If we enjoy it, we keep all the A's and we give the Bs away. This is a great. I mean, the first 2 issues of this was great. Was really, really great. Great.
It was great.
You know what? I think Amal lives near here. Huh. I'm gonna have to go. Anyways, moving on.
We got 7 Secrets.
This is a great story. This is a beautifully told, adventure mixed in. The world just blew up as far as now that this in hyper realm, this other ethereal realm. I mean, it was so cool. So I'm loving 7 Secrets. I'm definitely all in. Luckily, I'm only buying 1 cover.
Got Lighthouse number 2.
This is a great blend of both science and an old school piratry. Basically they meaning pirates came in and they took over this lighthouse. The lighthouse is a nickname for a place that basically guides ship to go do a jump through wormholes. And these pirates came and took it over. And yeah, it's a fun story. This is something that could be really interesting, especially as it's developing. And by issue 1, I was not only roped in, I was seeing so many different places that they can take this. I'm very excited to see where it goes.
Nice, you can
Yeah.
show this one.
I just put Money Shot issue number 1 into a nice Mylar and a fullback because this is one of my favorite ongoing series, and I only bought 1, oddly enough, of issue number 1. Now I know it'll never be worth anything, but this is such an interesting way of telling a story. They pull you in on the whole sex allure and all that, the smut and all that. But the reality is if you could tell a story that actually has a little bit of heart beyond the surface, of something to bring you in on a lure, then that's a neat talent. That's exactly what Seeley did. Is there's considerable amount of depth to this story than just sex.
You got Godzilla cover B, which is the movie cover with Mothra.
1961.
Damn.
Yeah.
Image from the film Mothra.
So this makes me old because I remember being a kid watching this. No, I wasn't 1 watching this, but I do remember being like 7 or 8 years old watching this. It's killer. I'm a fan of Godzilla. Loving this story. Stories told from a point of view of a kid. Once I read the first 2 lines of issue 1, I knew that I was going to be roped in all the way through. If I recall vaguely, it starts off, paraphrasing, as a kid saying, so I remember saving the world. Okay, maybe Godzilla had something to do with it.
So Godzilla number 2. This is the cover A.
So it's being told to the point of view of a kid, and it's great. It's all ages. It's a fun story, and I definitely recommend it.
You can show this Geiger.
Loving it.
Show this Geiger.
Geiger. That's my favorite cover right there. Geiger's on. I love this story. Jeff Johns is doing a wonderful, wonderful story pace, and the tale of this is great. It starts off already yanking around on you're already involved into these characters, and the imagery really reflects some of the things that are heavily what is going on in the story. I love it, and I know that I'm in for the long haul of Geiger. By the time I get to issue 12, I will definitely have a short box full.
Got The Many Deaths of Layla Starr number 2.
Now Ram V is doing a great job of this, not only telling a story that's wonderfully written and the subject matter is really cool. Beyond that is the way he wrote it. He writes it from a very Eastern point of view, So it's a wondrous tale in the sense that those that might not be educated in some of the Eastern ideas, philosophies, and some of aspects of certain religions will be taken back by, wait, what's this? What's this? And what's this? I'm waiting for more Buddha stuff in there, so I can't wait for to jump in the issue 2.
We got Joker number 3, which I have yet to get into, but I'll eventually read all this because I'm into all the DC.
The cool stuff is that it gives you a new point of view. How we've been reading these Joker stories, and they give you a point of view of the psychologist or of this person and this
Right.
person. Well, this one comes from what's his name, Commissioner Gordon.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So and then you're getting all these what if scenarios, much like you would in Marvel, but you're getting it from just perspectives and point of view from one person to another, and it can also be similar stories that you've heard or seen before, but just from another point of view of another person observing what's going on. It's really cool.
Like you said, what if? So you got DC Future State, Gotham one. This is actually a really cool cover.
Yeah, I only got one of the Bs. Is what I like about DC is when they decide to do a B cover, more times than not they do a cardstock. I like the quality of that. And then I went pretty hard on this. I think I got 3 of the cover A's, which I'll probably end up throwing in a box over there and heading out for tomorrow's show.
You can take one.
Yeah, because I end up getting, I think, 1 or 2 of these things signed by, I forgot who, I know a couple people that worked on this. Because a few people, I think, worked, it was like, I can't remember. Anyways, I think we have a couple that are signed, so we'll definitely give out one of these things. Because we got 3. There's got to be another one in there, right? Yeah. I'll take this. See? 3. So I'll throw that over there.
And then this is actually a good segue into what we're going to show next.
I am not you kind of were into the pony stuff a little.
Younger.
Well, I mean, it is a little. I was never really into the ponies, and I was never really that big into the Transformers. However, you put them together. I'm a sucker. That's all me. I originally bought the first series for my daughter. She's now 21. 20. Anyways. Well, yeah. And that's the RI. That's the retail incentive. And I end up getting signed versions by Tony Fleeks on the cover A's and the B's, RIs, for the first series. I decided I want to get reader copies. I ended up reading and fell in love with it. So when they came out with the second series, I was like, hell yeah. This was another one that deserved a clear backing board. I am a huge Usagi Yojimbo fan. So when I saw the chibi back, I'm like, hell yeah. Comic clear choice. So, yeah. All the way through.
Got Sea of Sorrows.
This finishes out the story. So, this is the 5 of 5. This is an RI. I try to get all the RIs. I think I missed 1, maybe 2 of them. Anyways, I really love this cover. I really love this story. I never got to read Road of Bones in a soft form. Only got to read some digital stuff. These guys, Dweck, Cormac, and Justin, Birch doing letters. These guys are a wonderful combination, and they do a great job. So this, I look forward to jumping into and finishing off a wonderful story in the sea. Damn horror. It's a great story. I highly recommend it. Please get it and trade if you haven't gotten the floppies.
Got Kanto and the City of Giants, number 2.
This is 2 of 3. Doing the RIs all the way through, doing the cover A's all the way through, doing sign stuff all the way through, exclusives, all kinds of stuff with David Boer and Drew Zucker and the gang. We're huge fans of Kanto. More Kanto, the better. Unfortunately, Kanto is coming to an end after there'll be a little bridge, another one, like the Clockwork Fairies, but I think of 2 or 3 issues, and then we do our final series, and that's end. That's a story in its entirety that both Drew and David wanted to tell, and they never thought they would be able to tell it in its entirety. They thought they would only be able to do just there's 6 issues and be done. But that's all of our books. That is not true. We got 1 book up there.
We showed it last time.
That Last Ronin? No, I
Yeah.
just got it.
All right.
Well, we got a Last Ronin. So that's all of our books. And from us,
1, 2.
Comic Talk.
We'll catch you in the next one.
Really soon, actually. Take care.